The picture they have of her is the best picture. It captures everything up there on the wall. I didn't know she'd been I didn't know that they didn't have a height. Because of the dad. God dang. I never knew that. We have a grandson that's in the army, and he just went to Poland. He's a medic. He's MP medic, and he jumps out of the airplanes too. Anyway, it's wow. It's wow by all this. Yeah, he re-upped. So I think he's gonna make a career of it. And who knows? He'll start so young. How old were you when you got it?
Welcome, everybody.
This is beautiful.
We appreciate you being here. Tim and Chris and I talked the other day, and Terry wanted something pretty simple. I think she had it all planned out, actually. I don't know if we had much to do with what we're doing today, but Chris wrote some words, and we're going to read those here in a minute. But I just wanted to welcome you again and remind you that there is the reception will be down at Green Acres at the community building. So everybody go there and tell stories. I got a few clues in here on some of these stories that, yeah, you're right. I would have never known some of this. So when we come together for a service like this, we come carrying many different emotions. There's a sadness because we've lost someone. There's a gratitude for a life well lived. And there's comfort in being surrounded by family who understand what this loss means. I met Chris and Tim and Terry on probably the worst day of their life. So over these years, it's not that we saw each other every day, but their families remain close to me. And I think as I was coming to work today, kind of thinking about what all that means and what my job means a little bit. I said this the other day, but I think my job gets harder the longer I know someone. The memories are made, these relationships are built. But I also think sometimes the hard things, the really bad things, there's always a good part to it. My dad died when he was 41, I was 5. My whole life changed from that. And there's been a lot of good things. I know there's a lot of things that we miss, but there were a lot of good things. And think of some of the relationships that you guys built because of Ted's accident. Doesn't bring him back, that I know that. And I don't want to concentrate on Ted, but I think that was a defining point in Terry's life the last 12 years. So everybody's life. But I do think that on Thursday evening, Ted and Terry met. And I believe in that there is a heaven. There is the part where they're going to see each other. And we'll all see him someday. So that's just a little bit about my history with the family. And I wish I was a better speaker because it just makes me, I'm kind of emotional, but it's a great family. And through all that, I see the fun stuff, the stories. And so I just appreciate that. But Terry wasn't someone who would draw attention to herself. You know, you always saw her in the background. And especially with her faith. She possessed a quiet faith. And she often spoke of the Beatitudes, the simple yet powerful words of Jesus that remind us that the gentle, the merciful, the peacemakers, and those who love well are truly blessed. Those weren't just verses that she admired, they reflected the kind of life she tried to live, one with compassion, humility, and an unwavering devotion to the people that she loved. Today's not only about mourning Terry's passing, it's about remembering the laughter, the adventures, the stories that will be told for years to come, and the extraordinary love she gave so freely to her family. At this time, we're going to listen to a song, and then we'll come back and hear Chris's words.
Okay.
When I get where I'm going, on the far side of the sky, the first thing that I'm gonna do is spread my wings and fly. I'm gonna land beside a line, run my fingers through his neck, where I might find out what it's like to ride a drop of rain. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will share the sins and struggles I have carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. I'm gonna walk with my granddaddy, and he'll match me step for step. And I'll tell him how I've missed him every minute since he left. And then I'll hug his neck. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will share the sins and struggles I have carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down. So much pain and so much darkness, this world we stumble through. All these questions I can't answer, so much work to do. But when I get where I'm going, and I see my neighbor's face, I'll stand forever in the light of his amazing grace. There'll be only happy tears.
Again, these words are from Chris. My mom was my best friend. Growing up, she was a mother 100%. She worried, encouraged. Just step back. I'm usually 1 second. Tinley, can you turn the back speaker down? Sorry. Let's start over. My mom was my best friend. Growing up, she was a mother 100%. She worried, encouraged, taught, laughed, yelled some, and loved hard. Her hands were full with Chris and Ted, 2 of us being born 11 months apart. We had an exceptionally adventurous and fun childhood that, to be honest, put my mom through a lot. When Nick and Logan came along, my mom suddenly seemed infinitely smarter than I remembered her being. She was now my friend, my mentor, and counselor, and yes, still my mom. We talked daily. We knew when the other was having a good day or a bad day. We worried about the same issues, had many of the same opinions, and had so much fun when we were together. I was able to watch my mom be a parent, grandparent, and also a wife to my dad, who was truly the love of her life. She told me several times the story of when she first met him and how she knew that that night she was going to marry him. That always shocked me because she's not the rainbows and butterflies, love at first sight kind of person. She is a positive, but she's a realist. Their marriage was a little unconventional, but not as unconventional as some may think. We moved a lot. That was because the 4 of us never wanted to be separated. I am sure Mom didn't want to be apart from Dad for months at a time, but she always gave the choice to us kids. She'd ask if we wanted to stay in our schools with our friends or to go wherever Dad was going. We immediately told her we wanted to go. We were excited for the next adventure. I'm just going to take a minute and fix this because that has to be annoying. Sorry about that. My job's usually in the back, not up here speaking, so let's see if that helps. Wherever we went, we knew where we were going to see new things, do cool stuff, and didn't worry because Mom made each new house feel like a home right away. She was truly the glue that binded the 4 of us together, regardless of where we were located or who we were with. In 1989, Mom and Dad built a little cabin by Lake Rafton. She really looked forward to a quieter, slower pace of life when she had been living. She planted flowers, she whitewashed barn boards for the cabin walls. She hauled water in buckets up and down the stairs of the loft. She found a local library and every antique shop in Southern Iowa. Sometimes Dad would find her fishing down on the shore with a bucket of catfish, with all the fishing lines and hooks still in their mouths. She just got them and put a new one on. Eventually the grandkids came along, and she loved those little boys more than anything. She hid little trinkets and toys in the trees and told them leprechauns left them. They still remember stories she made up about the queen grandmother that lived in the woods and the pauper Tim who did menial labor around the house. Good stories, right? My mom often told me that the only prayer she ever prayed was for her kids and family to be safe. So when Ted passed, I thought for sure I'd lost my mom. She changed. She had stronger feelings about things. She had had bad days and weeks and months and years, but she was still there for all of us, just a little different and a little more private and guarded with her feelings. She poured herself into giving Ty the time that Ted would have had with him. He stayed with my parents every other weekend, and she loved it. So people often ask, what does Terry do? Mom and Dad both usually replied with, she does whatever she wants to do, which was accurate. We kind of laughed about the things most people don't know about Mom. And once I asked if I could share these things with her family, she liked the idea and then wanted to add some things to the list. So picture these things. One time she turned herself into the police for stalking. She had been calling and hanging up on a local business because she had to make sure the creepy guy who always hit on her wasn't there before she went. So if his wife answered, she could go to the store. His wife thought the caller was after her man, so she thought she better come clean with the police. After moving to the cabin, she got a brand new computer from the VA, and they talked her into taking classes, and she hated it. She never used the computer again. She watched Channel 5 News because they hired a trans reporter, and she wanted to support them for being kind. She once had to bathe in a pond in Arkansas until the owner said, watch out for the water moccasins and don't hold still. Apparently she was deathly afraid of snakes. She hitchhiked with Tim to New York, and a trucker who picked him up thought she was his little brother. She was once wanted and subsequently found by the FBI following an incident in the Marine Corps that involved cleaning the bathroom with a toothbrush and being AWOL. Long story short, even the Marine Corps has to eventually admit that they're wrong. Wayne Newton rendered Terry speechless. Gosh. I could have hugged him at a show on her 50th birthday, but she literally froze and could not speak in his presence. She just violently shook her head when you tried to get her up to go up here. She once shot my dad with a BB gun. She had a temper, and my Uncle Pat's nickname for her was the Mad Midget. One of her best friends was closely tied to the mafia, thus her trips to New York. There's probably a lot to that story. My little bitty mom was overweight in middle school. Her dad called her and her best friend the Jelly Roll Twins. That'd be hard to come out of as a teenager. She boxed Ted on Christmas Eve, and they fought hard. No one was hard. She was once mad at me at a luau because I got to stand to the best looking Samoan in her picture, and she got the ugly one. She believed in UFOs and said we were arrogant if we thought we were the only planet with living beings. She threw a beer can out the window and hit a cop car with it as a teenager. She wasn't an angel then either, so you guys did it for her. She had to leave her favorite nail salon because her nail tech had a huge crush on her and held her hand way too long, making her uncomfortable. She did not like to be hugged and holding, not be accepted. She once spent an entire month alone in Hawaii. My mom and dad had so many fun, crazy experiences and stories to tell. Nothing made her happier than to share them. She lived a full, exciting life and loved with every fiber of her being. And I know you all know that. I don't know what this world will be like without her. Loved one. I think I'll go ahead and finish, and then we're going to have a song at the end. As we've listened today, we've been reminded that a person's life is not measured simply by the years they've lived, but by the love they gave, the lives they touched, and the memories they leave behind. Terry's story is one of adventure, laughter, fierce devotion to her family, and a love that never stopped giving. She made every house a home, every grandchild feel treasured, and every chapter of life an adventure worth embracing. Even though life's deepest heartaches, she continued to love those around her with all that she had. The Beatitudes end with a promise of hope, a reminder that God sees those who mourn and offers comfort. That promise doesn't erase our grief, but it reminds us that love is stronger than death. Memories are gifts that remain with us forever. And those who have walked in faith rest in God's care. May we honor Terry by loving our families as deeply as she loved hers, by finding joy in the life's simple moments, by sharing stories that keep her spirit alive, and by carrying forward the kindness, humor, and strength that defined her life. Thank you all for being here, supporting one another, and to remember women who truly live life fully and love with every fiber of her being. May God bless each of you, grant peace to this family, and hold Terry safely in his eternal care. So we're going to listen to another song, and then I'm going to kind of let you excuse yourselves. It's kind of a short little time. I don't know if everybody can make it to Green Acres, so if you just want to visit just a little bit before you go, that would be good. Thank you.
Will someday wish upon a star, break the bed clouds are far behind. Will trouble melts like a lemon drop, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dream